I'm excited for this week's book review because this is an author that I have not done in a long time. I have my list of favorite authors that I will read all their books. I will follow along to find out when their next book is coming out. I about said video. When their next book is coming out. And with their series, I try to keep track of who's who and try to just remember the characters and how they fit into the storyline. And with my favorite authors, I own most of their books. I'm still working on my collection, but I don't have a lot of space to have the books right now, so it's something I'm working on. But I have been saying the title of this book wrong. I have been searching for it wrong. When I found I can't talk straight. I have been typing it in wrong when I've been getting the link for the book review, because with all of my book reviews, I link the book down in the description. So if you want to check it out, you can and get the book for yourself. So I'm going to read it off of the title, or off the cover of the book. And it is The Heart of a Vicar. I have been saying The Heart of the Vicar this whole time. But it is by Sarah M. Eden. And she writes Regency books. And this book is, I haven't felt a book like this before. It's kind of like a soft type book. And it's more, you get more of a grasp on the book than you would this kind of book where it's slick type thing. And this has like a laminated type look. This one doesn't have that shiny look, but I have, like I said, I've never felt a book cover this way, or like this. I haven't been able to talk straight this week or do things this week without causing some sort of chaos. But anyways, this book is about a couple who, they go on a journey, basically a character journey, to figure out about themselves and to learn more, and they grow and gain a deeper knowledge of themselves as the book progresses. You have one of the Jonquil brothers who, he's the vicar now, and he's trying to have his brothers not joke around with him as much as they do, and he's trying to get rid of a nickname. He's trying to prove himself to people that he is, he's a proper vicar in a way. And then you have the girl who comes with her brother because her uncle is dying. She comes from the U.S. back to England because the uncle's dying and the brother's taking over the estate. And they go through a whole, she goes through her whole journey trying to find herself and get things figured out. And her last name sounded familiar to me, and I could not place her at all. I kept trying to figure it out. I was looking back through the books that I have by Sarah M. Eden with the Jonquil brothers, and it wasn't who I thought it was. And if I would have just continued on reading, I would have figured out that the lead female in this book, connects with the book Drops of Gold, that is also by Sarah M. Eden, and she is the cousin of Leighton's first wife in that story. And I would have known that if I would have just kept reading past the first few chapters there. But this is one that I started reading, but then ended up having to return to the library, and then I found it on CD a couple weeks ago, and so I got it on CD and finally was able to finish it, and then I got my own copy, so I was reading along as I listened to it. So, but both characters go on a journey throughout the book, it's kind of like an inward journey. and they find themselves. There is a lot of little humor bits here and there. There's times that I did want to, there's a character that I just wanted to say, get over yourself, you know, you brought this on yourself, you're like this because of this, and just luckily the character didn't take up most of the book, but there was some times that it was more kind of like if you've struggled with something that you understand, you feel for the character, you can put yourself in those shoes. And with Sarah M. Eden's books, I feel like I am the character. Every time I read her book, she draws me in, and I feel like I am just one of the characters, or I am like watching this play out in my head, and I don't want it to stop. I want it to continue on. So I cannot wait until I find out, you know, what happens to these guys now. There is a couple other characters that in here go through a little bit of a character type growth as well. And there's some of the Vicar's brothers who go through, with their spouses, they go through some things. And then there is some new characters that are added. So I hope we get to find out more about these couple of new characters. So, but I hope that you guys understood what I was saying, because like I said, this week, nothing is going the way I want it to go. I am, I think, really making things harder on myself than I am, and it needs to be made. I even went a whole day with my contact lens inside out and kept wondering why it was bothering me. I can't speak straight, so, but I hope that you enjoyed this. Let me know what other books you guys want me to do down in the comments below. And thanks for watching, guys. And I hope with these book reviews, as I do them this year, that I will be able to get more and more back into a rhythm with them. Because I had a rhythm that I was doing, but then I stopped and I lost it. So I'm hoping to be less awkward with these book reviews and to make it so that you guys understand and get my point across clearly and not have my train of thought derail. So I hope that you enjoyed this once again. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in next week's video. Bye, guys.